Here's my audience. I don't know about you guys, but every morning when I wake up, the first thing I want to do is make a cup of coffee. So today I'm going to be demonstrating how to use a mini Keurig machine to make a cup of coffee. So I'm going to go over the 5 steps that I go through every day, including gathering the ingredients, the cream, the sugar, the coffee, and stuff like that in order to make the perfect cup of coffee. So for the first step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to first of all turn the Keurig machine on, and then I'm going to make sure I have all my ingredients. Here I have coffee, an extra cup for water, my coffee mug. I've got an assortment of creamer and sugar, and then I've also got some extra spice just to give it some extra flavor. For my second step, what I'm going to do is go ahead and fill this mug with about a cup of water, like a cup amount of water for the coffee. And what you're going to do for your second step is open the top lid of the container and pour the cup of water in there. Okay. For the third step, what you're going to do is lift this lever, select the cup of coffee that you want. So I have an assortment here. So tonight I'm going to go with the Cinnamon Dolce from Starbucks. I'm going to go ahead and put this in this container right here, shut this, and for the third step, I'm going to place it in here like I just did and select brew as I put the coffee cup under here. So while that brews, I'm just going to talk to you guys a little bit about my love for coffee. So my favorite coffee that I like to drink in the morning is the vanilla nut. I like to have an assortment of variety because, I don't know, sometimes you get used to stuff and it's nice to have different options and other things to taste. For example, I've got peppermint mocha, I've got French vanilla creamer. Peppermint mocha is my favorite, especially since it's coming up on December and it's a good one just to refresh and get you super excited for the holidays that are coming up. So also, one thing that I'm going to be talking about here in my next couple of steps are my artificial sweeteners. Even though lots of people say that they're bad for you, I like artificial sweetener because it dissolves faster than regular sugar whenever you're making your cup of coffee, and it's not left at the bottom and it's not super grainy. Like sugar is super grainy most of the time, and so it dissolves better. I personally recommend getting this Keurig because like it's doing right now, it is a quick and easy thing to make a cup of coffee. However, it is kind of a downfall whenever you want more than one and you're going to have to keep using individual K-cups for it. But I like it, and it's something that I encourage each of you to maybe invest in. It's a good Christmas gift for yourself, something to ask for somebody else. So now we wait until the rest of the cup of coffee is brewed, and then I'll continue on with my 4th and 5th steps. So it takes about 2 minutes to brew once you turn the coffee pot on. So after this, I'm just going to go ahead and turn it off. It's done. I'm going to remove my cup of coffee. And what I'm going to do first is select my type of sugar. I'm going to go ahead and go with the artificial sweet and low sugar. Rip open the top and pour this in. I put this in first because the coffee's super hot right away, so it dissolves right away. And I think that because I chose the Cinnamon Dolce, the French vanilla is going to go best with it rather than the peppermint mocha. So I'm going to go ahead, and for my 4th step, I just put in the sugar, and I'm going to go ahead and add the creamer. I pour for about 2 seconds because I like my coffee super creamy but not too sweet, and it still tastes like coffee. So pour that in, go ahead and mix that up. And for the 5th step, what I'm going to do is go ahead and add some extra cinnamon, just because I like to spice my coffee up. Also, cinnamon's a great metabolism booster for the morning, just to get like your appetite going and continue to burn calories throughout the day. So I'm going to go ahead and spin that, or stir it. And then there you go. There you have a nice refreshing cup of coffee made with the mini Keurig machine. So I'm just going to go ahead and go over the steps with you. First, what I did was I got my ingredients. I made sure I had an assortment of coffee, sugar, creamer. After that, I filled the cup with water and poured it in the top right here. And then I went ahead and placed the K-cup right here where you can see this used one is. After that, I removed the cup of coffee, brought it over here, poured my artificial sweetener in. Then I poured my creamer, my choice of creamer, and then I flavored it with cinnamon, stirred it, and now I'm going to take a sip and enjoy my cup of coffee.